Hello. Hello, hi everyone. Hey, hi, hello. Hope everyone's well this time zone. Hello, Leah, of course. Hello, Tazimith, Kenster, Aaron, Darren, Seahorse, Adeline, Handstands. Anyone I haven't seen yet? Hello to you all. Hope you're all well. Hello, Eve. Hey. Come on. I'm not even on screen yet. Why would you do this to me? If you really must, I should at least be around. Someone's gonna start throwing. Yeah, but you could at least wait. Hey! Good day. I hope it is a good day. You're welcome. How is everyone this time zone? I'm doing alright. I left hanging my laundry out to the very last minute. I was doing that while not to peek behind the curtain too much, but I was busy finishing that up while the pre-roll music went. It was looking a little cloudy out earlier, but it seems to be clearing nicely. Which is also good because it means it's probably going to be nice and windy, which means it's going to not get too gross out. I'm not cut out for this summer weather. Not my favorite season, I'll be quite frank. More of I like a nice crisp early autumn. I think that's where I want to be climatically most of the time. That's my sweet spot. I'm very mild in my temperature tolerances. Thankfully, I'm lucky enough to live in one of the... I mean, I haven't looked at, like, statistics across the world or anything, but I live in a pretty mild climatic region, generally speaking. We get a little bit of wind and rain, but otherwise it's, like, never crazy cold that often. Never too warm either. Very, very mild, which does mean that if I go almost anywhere else ever, I'm like, oh, this is either too hot or too cold. So, here I stay. I could never be somewhere that it, like, snows on the regular. 2! I love Fire Mountain 2. Goody note. Yeah, I could never be somewhere it snows regularly, honestly. Like, A, too damn cold. B, I don't know, snow. My experience with the snow is primarily when I was like 5 or 6. Went up to a family friend's wedding that they were holding up in a snowy up mountain. So that was my entire exposure to snow. And you know, you have the novelty at first. You're like, wow, snow, what a concept. You make one snowman, you get hit by one snowball, and you're like, okay, I think I'm done. I think mostly this just makes me cold and wet. And it's kind of dirty, and it's not ideal, honestly. I feel like snow is romanticized in the culture in a way that is not reflected in the actuality of the phenomenon. If the snowman hit you with a snowball, it'd be all over then. You'd be like, I will never trust or love again in my life. If I was hit by a snowball from a snowman that I made when I was like 6 years old, that would be a crushing life event. To be quite frank. Exactly, the reality of snow in your shoes, and you're just like, oh, this is not good in any way. How did we let this happen as a society? How have we allowed this? It's no good. It's no good. Eh? Eh? Snow Bros 2 with new elves. I don't know why there's been a lot of with new elves going around recently. Has that all been you, Leah? Have you been pushing new elves? That's you, yeah. Look, I know how much you love with new elves. I think I saw someone else. I think it was maybe Rachel was streaming Snow Bros 2 with new elves. Yeah, Pocky and Rocky with Becky with new elves. There's simply too many things for there to be, I think. I don't even know what Snow Bros 2 is. That's part of the name? Wait, I didn't realize it's literally part of the title? Snow Bros 2 : with new elves is literally the name of the Wikipedia page. Also known as Otenki Paradise : Snow Bros 2. Well, that's nothing. I didn't know that with new elves was like not merely an advertising point. I didn't realize it was the subtitle. You need to push it harder, yes. Ah, Snow Bros 2 with new elves was released in arcades in April 1994 under Toaplan's then newly formed Hanafram label, becoming one of their last games to be released before ceasing operations and declaring bankruptcy in March of the same year. Fascinating. Like its predecessor, Snow Bros 2 with new elves, is a platform game similar to Bubble Bobble. Now I know. Now I know about with new elves. Now play it on stream? Maybe someday. Rescue a kidnapped princess from captivity. How original, guys. Gazelle Software Company. I forgot about Gazelle. Anyway, today, in case I had not made it clear or sufficiently unclear, I'm going to be playing some Logiart Grimoire, which is the PC video game from Jupiter Corporation, the developers of the Picross games. It is literally just Picross, except for the fact that I guess Nintendo has trademark rights to Picross. But it's Picross. That's what we're doing. Uekaki. Yes, nonograms. Amazing new knowledge gained that Snow Bros and Zero Wing were made by the same people. You look, Toaplan were a land of contrasts. Also, they made like a lot of like fairly well-regarded shoot-em-ups. Like, I feel like the fact that Zero Wing became a meme kind of distracts from the fact that it's like, no, look, these people made a lot of these. And they all went on to other companies that made more of them. Like, Cave was largely ex-Toaplan. If I recall. So is Eating or Rising. Which is very funny. Wait, I didn't realize Bloody Raw was an Eating joint originally? Incredible. Oh, right, and also so is Aiding have such a weird credit list. Like, there's a lot of stuff you, like, kind of expect. You're like, okay, yes, sure. Battle Garaga, sure. Garega? Battle Greg. Bloody Raw, okay. Aiding made Kururin? Incredible. Tekken Advance. I bet that's a great video game. Zoids Full Metal Crash. Bleach Heat the Soul. Fucking Fate Unlimited cards. Do you ever think about how Fate Unlimited Codes is a fighting game planned by Kavia of Drakengard fame, developed by 80 and published by Capcom? What is going on in Fate Unlimited Codes? Ultimate Kusoge. Hello, Adam. Welcome in. I'm getting distracted reading Aiding's Wikipedia article. But later we're going to play some Picross. By which I mean, it's not Picross, but it's Picross. Dragon Quest Swords, The Masked Queen and the Tower of Mirrors is a role-playing video game developed by Genius Sonority and Aiding. Man, Genius Sonority, now there's a fucking company name. I love Genius Sonority. And right, Genius Sonority were the Pokemon Coliseum spin-offs. Yeah. It was largely ex-Dragon Quest developers, incorporated in June 2002 for the original purpose of developing Pokemon games for own consoles. With funding provided by Nintendo President Hiroshi Yamauchi's Q Fund, a cash reserve used for Nintendo game company startups. Fascinating. Dragon Quest Swords, The Masked Queen and the Tower of Mirrors. I should play that on stream. Is that like actually good? Is that something I should know about? Clicking on this Wikipedia article. Dragon Quest Swords is just a really good title. Dragon Quest Monsters, Dragon Quest Swords. Dragon Quest Builders, Dragon Quest Swords. Utilizes an on-rails first-person battle system. Oh, hell yeah. Incredible action. Oh, composition by Manami Matsume, writers Yuji Horii. Incredible. As in most on-rails games, monsters always appear in the same order, in the same place, and players are scored according to their overall accuracy and chance of successful hits. Unlike most on-rails games, however, in most stages a player does not advance automatically, allowing them to set their own pace. Ah, this is the game that people thought they were making fun of when they were yelling about Final Fantasy XIII. Creator Yuji Horii was one of the first game designers Nintendo President Satoru Iwata approached with a prototype Revolution controller. When asked about Nintendo's Wii Remote, Horii stated, "I agree that many interesting games can be created using this controller, but I still think that Nintendo would probably make the best games." According to video game website IGN, Square Enix representatives have branded Dragon Quest Swords a sequel to Kenshin Dragon Quest, a motion-activated plug-and-play TV game. Hello. Oh, this is good. This is good. Will I be able to... I need to figure out how I can make OBS actually tolerate dragging and dropping images into it. Because it doesn't like when I do that. Redesigned Sticky 1 Pro Tag and gets rid of his lawns. That does suck. But I just wanted to... What's the best version of this original file I can get? Yo. Look at this. Look at this TV plug and play sword. Incredible. All-in-one television game. In order to play, the player uses a toy sword as their game controller to walk by pointing forward, to fight off monsters, defend with your shield, cast spells, and for every other input needed by the system. Slashing the sword in different directions by the player will cause different effects and damages to enemies encountered in the game world. The game's ROM is located on an item that resembles a shield. To save a game in process, the person must use a memory card that looks like a book which is inserted into the shield. That rules, actually. If only old plug-and-play games could be, you know, creative at all, and not just the worst pieces of dog shit. Hello, Blagopy, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful time zone. Erdrick's crossbow training, honestly, kinda. Hang on. The game includes a few mini-games, including a Slime Crisis game that would later be seen in Dragon Quest Swords. That's such a good bit for an on-rails Dragon Quest game. Slime Crisis, that kicks ass. Doing alright? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Wait, hang on. Yeah, Slime Crisis. That's such a good... That's powerful pun. Hope you're well, Seahorse. Apparently also the plug-and-play Kenshin Dragon Quest game's Zavix processor and sensor technologies were also used in other standalone video games, including Tiger Electronics' The Lord of the Rings Warrior of Middle-earth in 2003, and Star Wars Saga Edition Lightsaber Battle game. Hell yes. I need to know more about these, but they don't have their own Wikipedia pages, unfortunately. Slime Crisis is every one of your streams? I mean, only if you're not careful what you say. It's Rachel, the daughter of the president of Cercia. You played that Star Wars one? What's the trip report? Is it total garbo? Is it unplayable? Is it actually secretly cool? I'm sorry, guest. Sometimes it's like that. I'm glad I went on this Wikipedia adventure. I don't know much about Dragon Quest, honestly. All about slashing in specific directions. Remember it being kind of not responsive, but cool. Yeah, that seems like probably about where you would end up with the level of motion control tech in a circa 2005 plug-and-play TV game. Would you rate it as better or worse than Star Wars Kinect, is the real question. Should play Dragon Quest IX with you and make a little guy. Look, there are many things I would love to do in this world. And many of them are play video games with Leah. Probably better. Yeah, but I'm sure that TV plug-and-play game didn't have the weird Star Wars themed parodies of songs that you did connect Dance Central to. Aiding made Castlevania Judgment? Yeah, those are good. I mean, I knew they made UMVC 3 and Tatsunoko Versus. Yeah, shout out to the Emperor popping and locking, exactly. Aiding also co-developed Pikmin 4. Fascinating. I guess they also co-developed the Switch port of Pikmin 3, so maybe that was part of their support work there. You know, the DNF Duel guys. They worked on Pikmin. Decent plug-and-play golf game. Did that have motion activation on that? You bet it did, hell yeah, that's what you need. Birdie Wing plug and play. I'm a little upset that there's no good way for me to find out what the Birdie Wing Switch game is like without paying money for it. I don't need it that bad. I don't need to know that badly. It seems probably not worth it. Birdie Wing is incredible though. Absolutely bonkers golf anime lesbians. Yeah, that game did not look amazing from the YouTube footage we saw. Middling golfing. Didn't it also have like really rough translation happening on it, which I guess is not also surprising, you know? Yeah. For a show about all that, it was just kind of golf. Didn't do one single rainbow bullet or whatever. Didn't have one single golf attack out on course. Hello, thief. A mini golf thing with a reflective strip on the bottom of the putter and a little sensor. Oh, that sounds surprisingly high/low, like... I don't know if that's like more technologically advanced than I would expect, or like... It seems like it probably works better than something more technologically advanced would, you know? Can't prove anything. I can... Hang on. I can't be bothered working out how I would do like a inspect element edit HTML in my OBS embedded chat window, so I can't do a very funny bit where I just rewrite your name to say thief there. But pretend I did and it was very funny and everyone clapped. Hi Junie, hope you're well. Ah, hi RG Tailsplash, welcome in. It's a very good theoretical bit, but also... Hey! You're imagining, thank you, Adeline. Great imagination, everyone. Hated it if you swung too fast, but otherwise mostly worked scale power. Hey, by swing speed, that makes sense. I mean, it's mini golf, you shouldn't be swinging it that fast anyway. Ah! Thank you very much for continuing the gift sub. Thief/Orpington. Anyway, I should probably start actually doing some of these Picross on stream, huh? Considering that this is basically going to be a just chatting stream anyway. There's no reason for me to not get the goods on screen here. Picross. No. Not quite, however. Here we are. Picross is famous. Yeah, try telling that to a bunch of 10-year-olds such as younger Eve. Maybe not. I understand that, yes, it is hard to tell a 10-year-old not to swing a golf club as hard as they can, all the time. This is Logiart Grimoire. It is by Jupiter Corporation, the developers of many fine Picross video games for Nintendo. And also they put this one out on Steam. And it's just Picross. Jupiter was Picross DS. They go back as far as the original Mario's Picross on the Game Boy. They are the Picross developers. They did Picross DS. They did all the Picross E titles on the 3DS. They do the Picross S titles on Switch now. And a lot of others, yeah. And the DS one's the one that's burned into your brain. That's fair. This game is, like I said, it's just Picross. Anyone who has played any of the recent Switch Picross S games can see and attest this is clearly just the exact same engine. And it's a very good Picross engine. Turns out that when you make the same video game for like 30 years, you get pretty good at it. Shocking, I know. The other bit of this, which I will show off once I've completed this puzzle. Blank one, two. Yeah, this is Jupiter. Exactly. Very, very obvious and very distinct. They also have a fun sort of Doodle God-esque fusion system as a wrapper around the puzzles, which I think is fine. It adds a good way of doling out puzzles without being, like, obnoxious. It provides a fun framing that isn't especially additive, but it doesn't actively get in the way either, so can't really complain about that. At the moment I am making... what's the description for this puzzle again? Let me suspend. It has a mechanical body, appearance similar to a human, an advanced mechanical life form that mimics humans. I already thought robot was like a human, but I guess this is a more human robot, since it is the fusion of a robot and human. It might someday possess emotions. Yeah, put out your 3DS to look at GB Mario Picross. Yeah, Jupiter right there under Ape and Nintendo, exactly. Detroit become more human. I know that everyone has beaten to death the fact that David Cage and Quantic Dream is a horrible nightmare hack of a person, and that those games are not, like, in any way good. Nonetheless, I will go to my grave thinking about David Cage saying in the press that his game is not like Blade Runner. Because in his game, what if the androids were the good guys? Which is perhaps one of the most astounding displays of media illiteracy publicly admitted to by a creative. What if you were supposed to sympathize with the robots in Blade Runner? Yeah, it's not like Blade Runner because Blade Runner is good. Got him. Destroyed. I should rewatch Blade Runner. It's been a while. I also still haven't watched the sequel, which I hear is mostly good until Harrison Ford shows up. Or rather, is generally good despite Harrison Ford being there. You think about that a lot too? Yeah. You should watch that. Which one? The original or the sequel? The squeakquel? 2. Yeah. Perhaps someday. Perhaps someday. The problem with the sequel is that it's like 5 billion hours long, and committing that amount of time to watch a movie is difficult for me. I think that's right. I think that's what I have to do there. Yes. Harrison Ford must be so done. Yeah, Harrison Ford, I think, is a, yeah. Oh no, that's what he came across as. Yeah, like, I was shocked that they got him. I mean, they must have given him a nice chunk of money for whatever the new Indiana Jones is like. Because I think he has zero interest in being an object of pop cultural affection in that way. But also, he does seem like he enjoys receiving large paychecks, which people do seem quite happy to continue giving him. To keep coming back in all of these. Who doesn't? Yeah, no, I can't blame him. It's very like the, what was the Hugh Grant quote from when he was doing press tours for Wonka lately? Where he's basically like, I didn't enjoy it. I had a really bad time. I didn't want to be in it. However, I have a lot of children who need clothes. Yeah. Oh, I mean, look, there is a raft of incredible press quotes from Hugh Grant from Wonka. He was very publicly not happy with the way that was produced. He was quoted recently about doing whatever because he just bought a house. That's the Timothy Oliphant quote, I believe. I think we even did this on stream the other day specifically. Yeah, Timothy Oliphant being in like the Hitman movie after Deadwood was cancelled. Yeah. Oh look, it's a perennially great quote. You want to look at the script? No, fuck it. Just, did you hear? My TV show got cancelled. I'll do it. I just bought a house. I believe there's a similar one from, who is it? It's someone who was in one of the, like, later Jaws movies. Yeah, does the check cash? Fuck it, we bowl. Right. I think it's Michael Caine when asked about Jaws the Revenge. Hang on, let's see. Caine later claimed, I have never seen Jaws the Revenge, but by all accounts it is terrible. However, I have seen the house that it built, and it is terrific. Anyway, I guess I've made... Oh, it's got a bird perched on it. Oh, that's really cute. Android. That's incredible. Oh, it might someday possess emotions. Hello? People are born by nurturing love. Is this Picross sex? Hello? Are we allowed to stream this on Twitch? Oh, okay, it's just a baby. That's fine. A small newborn child. Let's take care of them and raise it with love. Finally, Picross sex. There have to be... Do you think that exists? Do you think there are, like... I mean, I know there's, like, 5 billion, like, hentai puzzle games out there. Do you think there are horny Picross games? There have to be, right? Almost certainly there has to exist horny Picross. Do I really want this question answered? I don't need to see... Give you 5 minutes. I'm good. I'll take your word for it. You don't need to do this unless it is for your own personal edification. I am not condoning the investigation of this. However, if you do have found one, okay, great. We know now. Yeah, I was perfectly happy to take the a priori knowledge that this is almost certainly true. Link one, link one, link one, link one, two. Okay. You like to stare into the abyss? Understandable. Don't we all sometimes? But the abyss stares back also. And he who fights monsters must take care to see to it that he does not himself become a monster, and so on. One, two, three. Okay. Let me know at any point if you want me to change up the soundtrack if you somehow get tired of the lovely piano tones of the Splice OST, and I can see what else I can... What else we can dole out here. 3, like 1, 2, 3. Because I got music. I got choices. If you'll really want... But I think this is perfectly tasteful, puzzling music. Okay, let's focus on this row. 1, blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, blank. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, that does have to be a 3, blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Day. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Thanks for dropping in. No puzzling. In case it was not immediately readily apparent. Sometimes it's nice to just vibe and puzzle. That's not where I want to click those. It's still weird to me doing Picross with the mouse though, honestly, because blank 1, blank 1, blank 1, blank 1, 2, 3. I was gonna say that's a little non sequitur. Crash Remake is fine, but they messed up the platform collision. Noted. I have those Crash Bandicoots remakes and the Spyro ones, and I need to get around to them someday. As a kid, my exposure to Crash Bandicoot was... I didn't have, as I said, was never a console kid. PlayStation was exclusively, and there was a family friend had a PlayStation, and Crash 1 and Crash Team Racing, and I spent many hours over there with that. But also that was back when I was a small child and not good at video games, and Crash Bandicoot was maybe a little bit much for me. So revisiting those would be nice. A family friend, that family had she was a daughter. She was a number of years older than me, and she had memorized the whole super password for Crash Bandicoot 1 to take you straight to the end of the game. And she was basically the coolest person ever as far as I was concerned at that age. Simply does not get cooler than being the girl who knows the Crash Bandicoot super password off the top of her head. I know I couldn't memorize something like that. I couldn't memorize something like that now if you asked me to. I struggle to get my own phone number right, and that's 10 numbers. Two. Oh, it's going to be a gap there. There's no room for that to be anything but 1. Okay. That's 1, that's 4, 1, 3. Here's some other numbers that you might enjoy. 12. 307. 46. 8. Top 50 numbers. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how much longer I can keep this bit going while being any fun. Buy a lotto ticket in my name. Thanks. You make sure you donate all of the proceedings, all of the winnings to me as well. Thank you. It's only fair. Also, please gamble responsibly. I know you're not being serious, but I feel like I should say that. This isn't a kick stream. I can't just tell you to go and gamble on shit. Baby. It's got a little baby top knot. Who's out there giving babies top knots? Oh, there's only one more. Oh, that's rank 10. Okay, this is going to be like the end game puzzle. I see. So, like I said, you fuse the results of other puzzles to unlock new puzzles, and also they're also just gated around rank, which you rank up your little companion familiar Emil by doing puzzles. So I guess that's really just another way of strictly progression gating. Again, it seems like a reasonable way to dole the puzzles out. It adds a fun layer without really being too much. Yeah, 30 by 30 is a pretty intense. I think that's bigger than any individual Picross they've put in a Jupiter game that I know of, right? Usually they top out at like 20 by 15. Or maybe they'll have some like big novelty ones that are made up of smaller ones. Yeah, 30 by 30, that's the final boss of Picross. Let's make something more reasonable. A material stronger than stone, that's just iron. Incorporating string-like metal, which I guess technically is a chain. Armor to protect against attacks. Ooh. Chainmail, probably. Emil's a pretty fun little guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. that's where that goes. I was like, hang on, I miscounted. 3, 4, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blank. I probably shouldn't have even put the 4 in. Blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be the 1 on the end, or one of the ones on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 and 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3. I think the 3DS was really, I mean, the DS is basically the same, but the 3DS is really the ideal form factor for doing Picross on. Even though I didn't really like using the stylus, I still think it's just like the ideal amount of Picross to have. The Switch is just like a little too much for me to carry around to do Picross on. So I haven't gotten as deep into the Picross S titles as I did with the 3DS Picross E titles, which I ravenously made my way through at a certain time in my life. Okay, well, I can cross off a lot of that. Get to put in a lot more 6 down there. Also cross off a lot of this one. I guess maybe part of that is the same reasons that I've dropped off handheld gaming a lot in general, which I think I've spoken about before on here. 1, 2, 3, blank 2, wait, blank 1, 2, yeah, okay. 4, 5. Heaps in there. It's going to be the 4, and that's 3, okay. 3. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Lilith. Hope you're well. Still finishing off my coffee. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, but 10. Okay. I personally enjoy playing Picross most with the... I feel like the default for these Picross games these days is like yell at you if you make a mistake and fix it up and give you a time penalty or whatever. Back to the MMO Melf Mines, Godspeed. It's a good place, as good a place as any to be. Have fun with it. Thanks for dropping in. I think the default settings these days, oh, I could have just done that whole row from the start, huh? I like immediately tell you when you've fucked up a row, or well, not a row, but like a specific, when you place something that's wrong. And I don't like that. I don't think that's fun. Yeah, fuck up notification. Personally, I prefer to have it in the mode where it just straight up doesn't... If you do something wrong, it doesn't tell you. I mean, you'll still see in like the hint markers if you've done something that's like a super fuck up. It's just like not even possible. It doesn't just immediately go like, nope, that's not right. Try that one again. You got this square wrong. Even though it does mean you end up in the kind of almost sort of dead man walking situations where like you can fuck up a puzzle and not realize it until way later. And then go, oh, I've fucked it up, and you can't trace back to like, you can't it's impossible to figure out where and when you fucked up. So you kind of just have to start over, but I don't know, that's still preferable to me, honestly. I don't need it to hold my hand to that degree. I would rather hold hands with a cute girl or, you know, something like that, I think. I would enjoy that more. Exactly, thank you, Adeline. You took the bait, it was offered, and you took it, and we're all thankful for it. What if the game is also a girl? What if the Picross was a girl? There is a Picross visual novel pixel puzzle makeout league that I think I talked about this the other day as well. It has a truly unhinged ending, but it does also include multiple romance routes with the various other members of your pixel puzzle league, who are all varying kinds of maladjusted dweeb. One is a girl, though, so there is bisexual protagonist action. It also features, I do like the route with the girl is, it includes a shockingly a RuneScape parody of shocking verisimilitude, completely unlike the style of the rest of the game. You love it when two girls make out and they're maladjusted dweebs. I wish there was more actual making out. They pretty much largely kind of shy away from anything too explicit, unfortunately, question mark? It's just in the name. But yes, this is good. A handle is attached. At the end of the string-like metal, there is a round object. That's a good bounce emote. That's really cute. Round. Do I need ball? Where's the ball? That's, at this point, that is kind of like the hardest thing is finding which components you're putting together. Like, I know I have ball in here somewhere. There it is. They're gonna make a morning star. A weapon used by swinging the iron ball at the tip is spiked. Ooh. I got an achievement for having fused 50 puzzles. Oh, the nice easy one. 10 by 10. Pretty relaxed. After some of what we've been doing. Breeze through this one. One blank 1 2 3 1 blank 1 2 3 blank 1 2. Okay. Like, I think that might just be all of that. And it was. Mystery solved. It's all done. 3. Not in there, so in there. 2, 3. 1, 2. I'll probably never set it up because the amount of time invested in setting up the joke is not adequately proportional to the actual amount of humor that will be derived from it over time. Just setting up a Twitch chatbot that just will occasionally reply to a chat message with a number in it, to just say that that's number Wang and potentially display an on-stream alert. I think that would be very funny maybe the first couple of times, and then very tedious every time thereafter. has a cutting blade and there is a string-like metal attached to it. The on-stream alert needs to be the full thing. That's true, yeah. Where's my knife? A Chevelle knife. Oop, that's wrong. But so yeah, I'd need to make it a pretty low chance to not wear it out immediately. Or just a points redeem. Very tedious after the first couple of times, describes a lot of British comedy. Well, look, British comedy at least usually understands the value of brevity. That's why they do 6-episode runs. Like, but yes, it's not all bangers. Sometimes when you try a fusion and it's wrong, you unlock some of Emil's Logiart from when he was trying to solve them. And these are don't make fun pictures. They're just kind of bonus content. And it's kind of weird to do Picross that aren't pictures, honestly. At least I don't think they're pictures from memory. We'll see what this ends up as. Unlink one. Unlink one. You need a gazillion episodes for Bank Theory. Way too many episodes. I don't know. I was going to say I have like a soft spot for a lot of British comedies, but I think that may just be the fact that the ones, by the time they get to me, we've usually only exported the ones that are any good. Whereas actually being in Britain may maybe slightly less high tolerance for them. Bazinga a day keeps the doctor away. Yeah, because the doctor's like, oh man, really? This guy? You doing this still? Okay. Oof. The doctor is very unimpressed. Okay, yeah, this isn't looking very picture-like. So I think I was correct in my assessment. And a little stick man falling over. Flapping cutely. You can see it, right? I guess. Look at this little guy. It has a fluffy vibe, doesn't it? Thank you, Emil. What's this one? I guess they make kind of pictures. Just maybe not as concrete as some of the real ones. I mean, I guess the other problem with British comedy is that most of it is made by horrible people, for whatever reason. Also very unfortunate. Or maybe transphobes Graham is an outlier and should not be counted, but hey. Two, three, blank, 1, 2, blank, 1, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4, 5. That is the furthest right over there. Yeah, being in the Grundlers or whatever it Which pretty much guarantees you get a solid serious deal. Yeah, kind of people who get to go to Cambridge, yeah, not always the kind of people you want to you know, grundlers. I know what you're talking about because I read a biography of Douglas Adams back in middle school. I think he was involved in whatever that was. Douglas Adams, at least, by most accounts, a pretty decent guy. I need to get back to rereading the Hitchhiker's Guide books. I got through the first two and then kind of trailed off, which is a shame because I feel like the fourth one is my favorite, which I know is kind of a dark horse opinion when it comes to the Hitchhiker's Guide books. 3, 4, 5, blink 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. Read the entire series like in middle school. Yeah, that seems about right. That's kind of the time that I think a lot of people come to Hitchhikers in the modern era. Died before he could get gross. Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps. Children books off. Yeah, good grief. Okay. Hello, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Would have been almost 25 years ago at this point. Yeah, I guess so. It's been a minute. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're well. I'm doing Picross in all but name at the moment. This is Logiart Grimoire, which is by the Picross developers, but I guess Nintendo technically has the rights to the Picross trademark. So, despite this being obviously Picross, it just has a different name on it. What I want, Picross-wise, is there was a Japanese 3DS Picross that I'm pretty sure Jupiter were involved in as well. But it was like a Final Fantasy tie-in. It was like Final Fantasy Pictologia or whatever. And it only came out in Japan, so I've downloaded it on my 3DS. I tried playing it and I was like, I do need to be able to read more of this than I can to actually navigate this. I like the Picross, not a fan of the Mega Picross. Yeah, no, I'm not huge on the Mega Picross with the chunky numbers that take up 2 rows. I think it's just a little too different. There doesn't seem to be any of that in this game. But yeah, once I get up to the Mega Picross in the usual Picross games, I tend to tap out. Welcome in, Rachel. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Don't forget to rotate your cat girl. That's very important. She requires the enrichment. 1, 2, 3, blink 1, 2, because I can't fit more than just the 2 in there, and I can't fit more than just the 1 in there. So that's that. That's also that. Which means I can probably do most of this at this point. Blink 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Well, that's not most, but it's a lot. Blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do that at least. Yes, cat girl rotation is very important. Dog rotation also very important. Also important is rusty rotation. Hello. Look, as we may have noticed, if you examine my animated emote selection, we're a big fan of rotating things here on twitch.tv/Dorathiel. You love Mega Picross. I like that your typo is one letter off from Princess, which I think is very, very telling. Because I love Mega Princess, whatever that means. I don't know what it means, but I would like to find out. Exactly. I think you're onto something there, Leah. I'm interested in this. I need to work on my Robbie Belgrade Alucard impression. As you can see, this is a PlayStation Black Disc. Cut 1 contains computer data, so please, don't play it. But you probably won't listen to me anyway, will you? I can't believe how long it took me to realize that the English voice acting at the start of the original Super Nintendo Star Ocean is also Robbie Belgrade. Like, it's super obvious once you make the connection. You're like, oh yeah, of course it is. Who else could do this powerfully monotone delivery? One, two, three. People say the universe is a star ocean. I tried playing that game once, and the thing is, that intro cutscene is in space, and then you start playing the game and it's not in space, and you're like, this isn't as in space as was advertised to me. I like space. I was promised space. I was promised a star ocean. Also, the combat system in that game is extremely weird and jank. But that's neither here nor there. Blink one, two. I didn't end up putting Lufia 2 in my schedule for this week, did I? What do I have scheduled for tomorrow? I've completely forgotten. Well, Metroid, that's right. Metroid Fusion. That's gonna be good. Imagine remembering what you put on your schedule. Couldn't possibly be me. Blank one, two, blank one. Okay. Or gore. Exactly. I mean, look, maybe if I made up my schedules at a time that wasn't, you know, like 3 in the morning on a Monday night for me, then I might actually retain something about them, but such is not the life I lead. One, blank, that's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be good. As I feel like I've said repeatedly, I had a really good time with Metroid Dread. So I'm interested to go back to Fusion. I was kind of mentally tossing out. It's like, do I want to do Fusion or do I want to do Zero Mission? And I figure I'll go with Fusion first. Dread is so damn good. Yeah, it really is. It feels fantastic. It plays really, really well. Like, my biggest complaint with Dread is that at a certain point I went from being afraid of the Emmys to being tired of the Emmys. Like when I saw there was like an Emmy region, I would just be like, oh, yeah, I guess we gotta do this. It's a subtly different feeling. Not as good as Super, but easily the best in Super. I am a known Super hater. Hater is a strong word, but it doesn't click for me. Super does not feel good to me. I understand that that's part of just, like, I didn't grow up with it. Like, I don't have that attachment. I'm sure it is something I could get used to if I really wanted to, but kind of don't. There are many other Metroid games I could play. Emil, what did you draw? Drawing the sword was difficult. Oh, I see. Oh, it's a little warrior. Look at him. That's actually really cute. So you've got you can't see my mouse on the screen. But you can kind of see it's a dude with a sword. Incredible. Thank you, Emil. It's a man with a corn dog. You know, like that famous Namco game. A man with corn dog. Evil dragon. And a princess. So it's a cutting blade, but it's not a knife. Okay, well, probably a sword. Not a sword? Yeah, I'm looking through equipment. Is it a sickle? What is this? Make that entire video redeem? Yeah, all like 30 minutes of it? Like the whole Namco Densetsu tape? Weapon with a sickle and chain attached. In addition to attacking with the blade, it can also restrain the opponent with the chain. Jesus. Just have it play out in the corner. Actually, no. Just have it play over the gameplay. We'll just watch it for half an hour. I think a lot about the Legend of Namco. Yeah, all that footage is ours, yeah. None of the gameplay is any goddamn good. For those unfamiliar, we are referring to the Namco 80s promotional VHS. Legend of Namco Densetsu. Oh, hang on. Namco Densetsu. Yeah, Legend of Namco no Densetsu. Powerful promotional video, which includes mostly, I think, a lot about the Dragon Buster promo at the start, which has an incredible bit timestamped about where is the timestamp here? Dragon Buster. Hang on, I'm gonna...
New from Namco. Dragon Buster. Heroic Fantasy.
Heroic Fantasy.
A man with sword. Monsters.
and the princess. Exactly. What more could you want out of anything ever in life, honestly? That's to me is the highlight, but there's some other great moments in here. He just keeps jumping into the dragon, yeah. Here's some hot Baraduke gameplay. Featuring I'm your friend!
パペット族とは侵略を受け迫害されている平和的種族である。君の使命は彼らを救出し、彼らの協力を得つつ、敵の誓いを割いバラデュークを壊滅することである。
Oh, gaming.
ファイターはより優れた辺境警備隊の一員である。
Look at Masuyu Toby
連射
there.
ウェーブキャノンで武装し、そのシールドスーツは敵のいかなる攻撃をもってしても一撃で破壊することはできない。
Do you know she's divorced from Dig Dug?
を支配する邪悪な生命体をオークティと呼ぶ。
She's Mr. Driller's mom.
ギリーオクティ、
Gilly Octi.
ウィンキーオクティ、
Winky Octi.
チューイングオクティ、
Chewing Octi.
シェルオクティ。彼らの第一要請であるブラヌラ、スキフラを攻撃手段とする。
You do know this, I'm glad, Eve.
これらが天井に付着して疑似要請
Important Namco lore.
一つのフロアの中の生体オクティすべてを倒すと彼らの支配は破れ次のフロアへのゲートが開く。
Yeah, she's in Namco High. She's
パケットを救出するとフロアとフロアの間でレベルアップのチャンスが生まれる。
She shows up as the Burning Force girl's girlfriend.
逆にシールドを失うこともある。
Namco High is weird.
救出後
What do you have to do to get me to play Mr. Driller? I know you gifted me Mr. Driller Drill Land on Steam, and I haven't played it enough. I'm really bad at Mr. Driller, it turns out.
そして各ステージの最下層には巨大なボスモンスターが
So
存在
like
する。
a promotional tape like this would have been mostly shown to like arcade owners and operators, right? Like this tape would have been for people who are like, what machines am I going to spend literal thousands of dollars investing in?
謎に満ちたフィールド。
Yeah, they are not mailing this shit to children. This is not getting live E3 broadcast. I'm just like struggling to put myself in the shoes of like middle-aged Japanese businessman investor in an arcade just watching this tape going, right. Yes, what is happening there? That feels like that is not how that video game should work. That looks like something I would not put in my promotional tape. Look at this guy.
最終面の謎を解き、オクティ族を全滅させたと。
Planet? Sorry, this is the rest of the stream now. Yeah, we know because it's actual gameplay footage, not some... Jesus. Gap Plus. The return of aliens. They're back.
かつて銀河連邦との戦いに敗れたエイリアン、ギャラクシアンはギャラガ世代を経て第三世代へと進化を遂げていた。彼らは形態の異なる3つの種族に分化し、 互いに抗争を繰り
First
返
race,
していた
second
が
race, third
最終的に
race.
は知能に長ける第
third
三
race,
種族が
Gaplas.
他を制圧しギャプラス帝国を築き上げた。
Nodding
力を
serenely.
結集したギャプラスは次々と星雲を征服し、ついに
First prize,
三度
second
銀河連
prize.
邦に対して
Look at
攻
this
撃を開始した。
space.
ギャプラスの吸
Look
収を
at
受け
these
た銀河連邦
crusty
軍
ass
は
80s.
開発段階にある秘密兵器ブラスターヘッドおよ
Hell
び
yeah.
最新型ファイターを奪われてしまう。ブラスタ
In
ー
order
ヘ
to
ッ
keep
ドを
secrets, win back the
奪還せよ
blaster heads. Obviously. Parsec 1, hell yeah. I've never played Plus. I only ever played Galaga in main. I learned enough to do the... I learned how to get the second fighter. Play the Famicom
ブラスターヘ
remake?
ッドを奪
Ooh.
っていったのは各種族のクイーンであ
That
る。
could be
取り戻す
crusty.
には攻撃中のクイーンを2度撃つ。取り戻したブラスターヘッドを装
Oh,
着す
look.
るとファイ
Look
タ
at
ーの
that
知能は
shit.
著しくアッ
You
プす
can't
る。
do that in Galaga. Oh, the gang's all here now.
ファランクスヘッド。
The Lang
ファラン
said,
クスビームでギャプラスを捕まえ、味方に寝返らせることができる。大量に味方に
Yeah, they
した
got
時は
Peace
崩壊
Walker.
そのものである。
you straight up Fulton systeming them into your business there.
ハイパーヘッドを装着する
ハイパー
と
ヘッド
エアミサイルが発射でき、さらに高速に移動することまでが
Oh
可能
shit,
に
you
なる。
got twin
クイ
shot.
ックに動ける最も
And now you're up
実用的な
here?
ヘッドである。
Imagine being not at the bottom of the screen. Unreal.
サイクロンヘッド。サイクロンビームでギャプラスを捉え狙い撃ちができる。たくさん捕まえ
This is
連続して
crazy.
撃つと得点が倍々になる。ビーム発射中は無敵だというありがたいヘッドである。
Oh, look at the combos. Oh, the score.
ギャプラスのオリジナルキャラクターキャプ
Original no character.
クイーン
Queen. So true. I'm often saying this when I look at weird bugs like this.
ザコ
It's just Zorak.
ギャプラス
Oh,
に
you can't fool me.
3つの種族5つの階級合わせて15種類のキャラクターが登場する。
Zorak.
硬い甲羅と強力なパワーを持っている
I
第
had
一種族
something I
の
was
ギャ
going
プ
to
ラス
say and it's completely left my brain.
すばしっこい動きでファイターを幻惑させる第二種族のギャプラス。ゲームでは11面より先に出てくる。最も高い知能と多様な攻撃パターンを持つ
Alright, it
第
was
三
about-
種族のギャプラス。
The on-screen text and titles. These video games are so loud, guys.
突如現れ分裂するので要注意。
Star Flash.
ギャプラスの変身攻撃ビーンカード。これは破壊不能である。
Bean card? Hello? Tofu?
マイシップ、ファイター、
Oh, components!
コンポーネント2、コンポーネント3の3つのパーツから構成されている。
I was waiting for components.
ギャプラスに奪われたパーツを3つ奪還することによってファイターが一気エクステンドする。
Extend! Oh, challenging stage.
ギャプラスならではのチャレンジングステージ。ただ撃てば
Me
いい
when I get to the
というもの
challenging
だ。
stage in a video game? What a delightful jingle. Oh, bonus? Gaming. Oh, you dropped him! Ah, you didn't even get the bonus. You only got the bonuk. Fucked up so bad. Oh, these titles.
猛反撃。
Do you ever think about how they had to generate these like old ass like 80s like on-screen titles and stuff. How they were like electrically rendering them like straight into the video feed.
In another time, in another world, the blue crystal rod kept the kingdom in peace. But the evil demon Draga hit the rod and the maiden Kai in a tower.
I'm sorry about Draga, Leah.
The prince Gilgamesh wore gold armor
Gilgamesh.
and attacked monsters to help Kai in the Tower of Draga.
The Tower of Draga は4方向レバーでギルを操作し迷路を抜けるアドベンチャーゲームです。
Adventure game des.
広い迷路は横スクロールにより
Draga seems like such a video game. Look at these little guys.
行く手を阻むモンスターを倒し
Draga is a game from Super Hell made by Ultra Bastards. Drawn in the same style as the manuals, yeah. Look at this little Gilgamesh. He can pull his sword out and put his sword away, and that's all the frames they drew. Oh, they drew some more frames too, that's good. That's his name? It was just Gil. No, he's Gilgamesh. Look at this little dragon guy. Cute. Trulland has an entire Draga mode? Yeah, right. Mr. Draga. Drillwaga. Dark green slime.
ダークイエロースライム剣を持つファイターブルーナイトブラックナイト
ブラックナイト
ミラーナイトハイパーナイト
ハイパーナイト
リザードマン
Lizard Man
レッドナイト
I love how much of this tape is just saying the names of enemies. I feel like we should go back to this. I feel like trailers these days for new video games should just be showing off all the different enemies in them and saying their name. Look at him go! I also love when they do the super close-up footage that is like filmed straight off the screen. Love when you can straight up see those CRT force in the scan lines. Like you can straight up see the right to left electron gun. Zoom. Nightmarish Company Namco. Nightmarish Super Game, presented to you by game creator Namco. I think he did something good? Unclear.
Thank you, Gil.
Thank you, Gil. That is a cute key. Kai? Unclear. Oh, the dragon turns to look at the screen. Hey. Honestly, pretty good looking fire effect for 1980 whatever. Threw it at the screen, but I'm in the way. Fair. How much? We got what? One more game in here? What's next? What remains? Genpei Tomaden! Push start button, please. Look at this Ernest Evans shit. It's sick, but it's hard, yeah. Look how many individually rendered pieces these guys have. Look at the arm rotation and animation. Hi, Koja, welcome in. I got distracted thinking about the Namco Densetsu promotional tape, so we're watching that. Look at these good-looking super games. Wait, this is not the same video game. What happened? This guy doesn't have nearly as much animation as the last guy. This is the same video game. What the hell? Yeah, I think Dotsa Genpa... Oh, I can't say it. Tomaden Enjoyer. Why did he have so many more frames of animation? Here he is again. Anyway, welcome in, Koja. Hope your zero ranging went well. You don't remember giant flying millipedes from your Japanese history class? Yeah. That's understandable. They're in there with the giant enemy crabs, though. Yeah, historically accurate enemies. Look at this guy! Trying to do full arsenal runs and 2-2 keeps kicking your butt. Yeah, fair. Especially Onion Man. Yeah, the 2-2 boss is rough. Are you using the lock-on shot when you go into the 2-2 boss? Or I guess you switch after the 2-2 boss, right? If you have the lock-on shot with Type B, so much is happening in this video game. Homing's after 2-2, right? Because that's my strategy for 2-2 boss. The fucking zoom. They're like, get a load of this asshole. My strategy is to use the auto fire, blind fire on. Oh, still got one more? Isn't this the Dragon Buster footage we saw before? Incredible. Why are they zooming on it twice? Ah, Smorch. Oh, I see. These are all the different endings you can get. All the different ladies who will smooch... what's his name? The Dragon Buster. A man with sword. Look at this shit! November Kelly? Clovis, that's right. These credits are fucking tight. Yeah, homing blind fire is way better than you thought. Yeah, it's like actively like kind of fucked up. Fun first production. Anyway, that was a great use of almost half an hour. Actually, how far in did we skip to get to Evil Dragon? Yeah, no, we did watch like 20 minutes of that video, huh? Thank you for the hydrate reminder. In fact, it's probably even time that I got up and had a quick stretch break and freshened up, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's always worth it. Yes, thank you for humoring me in my Namco no Densetsu adventure. I don't know what that says, and that's probably fine. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. Have a stretch, freshen yourselves up. That's what I'm doing. See you all in a moment. Can't believe. I mean, I can. I can't even feign disbelief that you all would throw things at me while I was defenseless and away from my keyboard. I can actually 100% believe that. Okay, well, at least fair's fair. I was here for that one. Anyway, it's fun. I'm glad. Look, I'm glad it's fun. Honestly, that's what it's there for. I'm glad that it brings enjoyment to you all. Anyway, I am certainly feeling pressure. I hope you all are too. Let me hydrate as I promised today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway. Should probably return to doing... God, that Gamma new MS Paint emote is powerful. Hello again, Kojo. I'm glad. Wow, I forgot to even pause my Picross, so it looks like I spent like 30 minutes doing this incredibly easy Picross, actually. 1, 2, 3, blank, 1, 2. That's okay, it won't take as much longer. I should actually, before I forget, I have something to show off that I know you all who are in my Discord and or following me on social media have probably already seen. But I figure it's worth showing off on stream for the benefit of those who aren't. Wait, that's all I can do from that. I did a very silly thing. Well, not silly. Just a little thing yesterday that I'm pleased with the reception towards. It's all done there. One, two, up. Yeah. That is... what is that thing called? Kusarigama, I see. Weapon with the sickle and chain attached. Well, of course. Obviously. Anyway, I wanted to show off. Let me pull this image source up. Dig it out of my photos here. So yesterday. Hi Kev. Hope you're well. Hope my griddlers have been griddling tonight. I have been well griddled. Also, I spent 20 minutes watching a Namco promotional tape, and that was pretty good too. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good, honestly. Anyway, last night I ordered off the mystical land of AliExpress a cheapo bootleg Pokemon cart, because it turns out that people make extremely cheap bootleg Pokemon cartridges. And also, B, you can, with the right hardware and software, you can reflash them really easily to run just about any Game Boy ROM you like. So I did. And with the first time purchase discount I got, this cost me a grand total of $1.70 Australian, including shipping. To get this to me. So as a proof of concept, I was like, well, can I stick a little image on here? And it does seem very doable to turn it into like a image gallery. thought it was a hand cam. No, these are just photos. I don't have hand cam set up. I could do. Yeah. I do have... Well, actually, my usual hand cam setup is just using my old phone that I currently use as my Stream Deck replacement at the moment anyway, so it would probably interfere with that somewhat, but I could, if I had to, get some hand cam action going. If I do want to get back to my Game Boy printer setup, and then I would use it for live printer camera feed when applicable. Yeah, also I'm glad I got the one with a transparent shell, so you can see just how tiny the not real cart in there is. It's like, oh, this thing is mostly empty space. Ain't no cartridge in this thing. Anyway, I thought that was cool. Lots of people thought that was cool. GBA size, it probably is, honestly. They probably run the exact same things off. Who dat? Who dat indeed? Never seen her before, but I think she's very handsome. Don't you all? Anyway. So I think the proof of concept is sound, and there is definitely potential. If I ever saw fit to distribute merchandise that I could probably pick up at relatively reasonable cost, a run of readily reflashable cartridges that I could use to my own ends. Material stronger than iron, that one's steel. There's a handle, that's wood. Place where many trees grow, forest. Pretty lady, big lady, these are good kinds of lady. In addition to felling trees, can also be used as a weapon. This, I presume, is some kind of axe. Pretty big lady, exactly. Exactly, you understand. Not many bad kinds of lady, TBH. Ooh, bad ladies. Now there's... Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. Big pretty lady, also true. Many wise lady facts and opinions on this stream. 2, 3, 4. 3 and 2. That's obviously the 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close those off. Yeah, pretty lady, big, exactly. Any configuration of those words, it's hard to go wrong with. World, cold and hard, titty, warm and soft, that's true. I don't know, sometimes there's... I don't know. Robot titty could be cold and soft. Could even be cold and hard. Let's not rule things out. Yes. Thank you for your enthusiastic appreciation, Lilith. Yes, sleeper phrase activated. That is how the post goes. I know. I understand the reference. I'm just offering some alternative theses. It's a shame that hand tracking both costs money and requiring additional hardware to do properly, and even then is somewhat imperfect. I'm a big hand talker. I gesture a lot, and I think it's a shame that doesn't come through on stream right now. Robot Girls is a pretty good thesis, yeah. I figured you would agree, honestly. Rarely found when mining with tools in high terrain areas. Or... where's my pickaxe? Do I have a pickaxe? Also do that thing where you put your head in your hands a lot. There, that's unfortunate because that just doesn't work generally with VTubing, unfortunately. I mean, you might be able to with... yeah. But yeah, hand tracking could be fun. I admire... I think it adds a lot in the folks that I have seen who have it, but also I'm just like, would it get across enough of what I want it to for it to be worth the investment? I don't know. It's always hard when it comes to stuff to do with investing in stream for me. I feel like I talk about this almost too much, but just like finding the balance of like what is... because ultimately at the end of the day I stream for my personal gratification. I do not expect a monetary return on it. I do not get a monetary return that is sufficient to make it anything resembling a job, which is on some level good. And that's not a complaint. That's not saying people should give me more money. Not that I'm not appreciative. Again, I feel like I get very self-conscious and put my foot in my mouth when I talk about it at all, honestly. What is the other thing I'm looking for? High terrain areas. Mountain. Well, not a snowy mountain. Regular mountain. Relatable, yeah. Carcasses and traces of ancient creatures. Ooh, fossils! So I got distracted by fossils. One, blank, 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, blank, 1, 2. Blank, 1, 2, 3, blank, 1, 2, 3. In there. That was easy. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 4, 1. Either way, hand tracking is one of those things that, like, it would cost just enough to me that it would not be justifiable to me personally, I feel. But it's nice to think about. Okay, cool. It's nice to have desires and wants. I wish I was better at it. Not to, again, break kayfabe too much. Like, obviously I would love to play up the I don't know. I guess it's one of the weird elements of parasociality or whatever, where it's like, I would love to play up the, you know, the haughty, you know, queen who deserves tribute and gifts and whatever, you know, persona. But at the same time, I would never want to act in a way in which I was taking advantage of people's emotions. I don't know. And maybe that's giving myself too much credit. You know, it's like... I don't know how I would feel if someone came in and started doing the thing where they're, you know, big simping for their standing their VTuber Oshi and dropping huge gift sub bombs or whatever. I don't know how I would react to that. Like, because like on one level it's like, I mean, you know, if they're spending within their means, which I assume they are. Hi, Sheriff. I do love... I'm surprised how much Teraith Point has grown on me. I threw it in as kind of a lark because I was like, I don't think this shrinks down super well to emote resolution, but I think it's still good. Fossils. What are the fossils? An ancient creature with a bone on its head. Fossil. And bone. It's your go-to point? I'm honored. Honestly. I know there's a lot of other good points out there is the thing. I think Ray Rabenstein... How do you pronounce Ray's name? He has a good one. Bone. Where is bone? Hello? There's horn. I guess that's what it means. I guess horn is bone on head. Triceratops. It had a beak-like mouth similar to a bird. I'm pretty sure this is Triceratops. If I remember anything about my dinosaurs... Showing Mega Man where the robots are. Look at all those Wily's robots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. Thank you, Sheriff, for demonstrating Ray Rab point. Very powerful. Wow, look at all those heads. What are all those heads? These are the faces of evil. Here is the map. Where do you wish to go? I guess I better get going. 1, 2, 3, blank 1, 2. Yeah, like, I don't know how I would feel if, like, someone came in and was just, yeah, really started going all out, dropping money and gifts on me. It would be... I would feel weird about it. Like, there would be a part of me that would, like, want to know, it's like, are you good with this? Is this fine? Are you expecting something out of me for this? Like... I would feel a weird obligation. I think it starts to get uncomfortable with the transactionality of that kind of parasocial relationship. I even feel bad. It was quite awkward, actually. I saw that happen to someone kind of out of the blue, a streamer I watch. And the thing is, they're not the kind of, like... They're not the kind of VTuber that would invite such a reaction. It didn't seem... It seemed like there was a real disconnect between, like, the behavior and it's like the vibe. It's like, my dude, I don't know what you expect to get out of this. It was very confusing. And at the end of the day, all I hope is that none of those transactions got reversed, because it seemed very unusual. Blank 1, 2. Human mind is an enigma. I mean, looks like sometimes you can like I can very clearly see the thought process they were going through on some level, but I just feel like it's like, I think you missed an important memo here. I don't think they're that kind of streamer, you know? Like, and I don't mean anything derogatory when I say that kind of streamer. I just mean just like there are very different types of VTuber aesthetics and personalities, and I feel like the room was not being read by this person. Or the about page, or so on. Okay, well that's gonna be the 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the room in and of its entirety, exactly. Okay, well that's all, actually the whole 7 is right there, so that's 1. Like 1, 2. At the very least, if someone came in and did that to me, I would get it on some level. But also, I don't know how I would deal with it. Like 1, 2, 3. But part of me does kind of like... Part of me likes the idea of it, you know. Part of me likes to think I could inspire that kind of reaction in someone. In a way that is not too uncomfortable, at least. Not as uncomfortable as that one was. Again, relatable? Yeah. It's gotta be the 2, which means that's all the 4. I mean, I'm already extremely flattered to get, like, fan art and stuff. Thank you again for the multiple fan arts, Koja. Those were all fantastic. Always great work from you. They're really good. Should I bring them up on stream again? For those who haven't already seen. Copy this fan art woe onto this scene. Wait, where did I save these? Oh, right, in the fan art folder. Wait, I've only saved one of them? Why haven't I saved the other one? What the hell? You just do things, look, and they're cool things. And I really appreciate them. Thank you again. For again, this incredible rendition of myself. Unbelievably flattered by Koja's work. Why haven't I downloaded that one? Where is that? Terart Thiel. There we go. Actually, I think I want the co-host version will be the highest resolution. Or actually, I think you probably just sent me a PNG directly, now that I think about it. Teehee, silly me. Thank you very much, Leah, for giving a shout out to Koja. Koja is a lovely friend. Think you followed them already? Yeah, it'll be like lit up green on the interface if you already have. Yeah. Excellent. Lovely. Anyway, excuse my taking forever to indulge in my wonderful fan art. I think it's really cool. I'm very flattered. Honored, esteemed. Other words of a similar nature. And here, whoa. Scale that up appropriately. Was the lovely fan art they did of my New Year's karaoke, which I think rules. I think this is really cool. Very, very flattered. You forgot the sleeves? Hey, look, that's okay. It's not a big deal. These things are flexible. You can draw me in whatever outfit you want. Wink. But also genuinely. As long as it's not something... As long as you're not doing something offensive, which I can't imagine anyone is. Go wild with it. It's one of those caveats that, like... One of those caveats that you like, you feel silly saying in the moment, but like also, you know, in the back of your brain, it's like, I wish I didn't have to say it. I wish that was self-evident. I wish that was obvious. Not that I imagine anyone wonderful enough to both watch me and to provide me with fan art would do such an awful thing, but I don't know. Rambling. Yes, I'm flattered by any and all tributes. Yeah. I just want to make it clear. Hey, don't draw me doing any whack shit. Please. But feel free to draw me doing all manner of non-whack shit. And if you're really not sure, ask me, I guess. I will probably... I mean... Again, I don't imagine it's likely to be an issue, but... If you have an idea that you're unsure of, and you really want to run it by me, if you're really not confident you can make the call of whether or not it would be appropriate for yourself, you can just ask. I will let you know if I have a problem with it. Again, not that I imagine that's likely to come up. But hey, you never know. I was blindsided by both these pieces of fan art in a very pleasant way. Flattered, esteemed. What are some other good synonyms? You do that? Yeah. Again, in a nice way. Don't get me wrong. I think that's super cool. Being able to just drop stuff like that. Yeah, just pitch it at people at Mach 5 when they least expect it. Post this catgirl when they least expect it. Okay, I can kind of see a Triceratops there. Ooh, green. More ancient creatures. Flies through the vast sky. Cool. Fossil. And where's sky? Sky. Creature with a distinctive comb. Blank 1, 2, blank 1, 2, 3, 4. Blank 1, 2. 2, blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to get more commissions, honestly, in general, but especially of myself. Whether that's getting some of these emotes worked out once and for all, or just other indulgences. I really need to work on, I can't just keep saying it over and over and not actually do anything about it, getting the glasses adjust emote. I need this to happen, it needs to be so. I will be unstoppable with this power. And also it will just be cute as well is the thing. Cute and hot. IMO. Look at that low-res Archaeopteryx. Not that kind of hot, Leah. Its tail looks like a swingable iron ball. Incredible. Fossil and Morningstar. Ankylosaurus. Or is it just Ankylosaur? I forget. It's been a long time since I've studied my dinosaurs. Blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blank 1, 2, 3. Oh, Cursidonio. Nightmare. Poor Washer. Their head is very on fire. I wouldn't have thought a strawberry would be that flammable. Seems strange to me. Will we ever get to the bottom of the situation there? Will we ever know why the strawberry is aflame? 1, 2, 1. Okay, blink 1, 2. Well, that can't be that, so that's that. There. That also can't be that. That's got to be one. Trying to ask why wash themselves are so flammable? Well, obviously it's because of the fur. I think that's just high friction head padding. That makes more sense. I can understand how that happens. Some of those head pads can get pretty intense. Strawberry, though, I don't know about. Maybe I just don't know enough about strawberries. Sorry. I just realized that's Dorothy Click. Incredible. You know how it is with strawberries. No, I don't. On blank 1, blank 1, 2, blank 1, blank 1, blank 1, 2, blank 1. Okay, so I can just fill that in right off the off the bat there. That's the word. Oh, excuse me. All this intense puzzling is making me a little sleepy. You know how it is with puzzles. I went all in. Yeah, look, it's just good theming. 2 blank 1 2 3 blank 1 1 blank 1 2 3 1 2 1 1 1. The jump scare variant of Jar, yeah. Such a powerful variant. One, two, three, one. I wonder if I'd have time to do up one of the Last Call BBS fake Gundam painting before the end of stream, just for some variety to finish this out. Not that I'm not enjoying doing Picross, but I think that could be fun too. Although I do always lean in way too close to my monitor when I'm doing those to try and make sure I'm getting my... make sure I'm properly painting. It's very bad for my neck. One, two, three, I guess. Wait, that's gotta be 1 1 2 3 because that's, yeah. 1 1 2 3 all in there. I think it'd be cool. I don't think I could ever do like an actual like on stream like Gunpla build or anything. I feel like I would be very self-conscious about putting something like that together just from a manual dexterity perspective. It's a good Antoine emote. Good lum. I feel like I would get really self-conscious about my manual dexterity putting together a Gundam under a hand cam. Also, that just seems expensive to start doing, to be quite honest. Like, I mean, I guess if it was something I was doing anyway, I could see it, but even then... I don't know. It's a fun idea, I just don't know. There's a lot of things I'd like to do. Be you and take too much time sanding, filing. I don't even have a sander file set. Should probably have spent more than 0 time on the one plastic model I made, which is the Bandai scale 1/5 scale Sega Saturn model kit. 2 3 blank 1 2. Okay. I think that's just all this at this point. Yeah. Okay. Easy. I have bollocksed something up here. Weird. Oh, fuck. This isn't good. One of these is wrong, but I don't know where it would be then. Hang on. Oh, shit. What have I done? Fuck. Maybe if I keep doing it, it'll come out in the wash. She says knowing that it will not come out in the wash, it will only compound. My mistakes will only get worse from here. Yep, nope. It's cactus. It's way gone. Controller opening, cleaning. I don't have enough controllers to open or clean. Now, how does this work? What the fuck? We've got one too many in this row and one not enough in this row. But I can't figure out how I would, be surprised how using the same controller. Oh, look, and I've cleaned my controller. Don't worry. I am familiar with the gunk capacity of a controller. Unfortunately. I don't know if that's something I would want to be showing on stream. Gunk is plenty ill already. No. Congratulations on obliterating a MILF, I think, off. Great work, question mark. I've been obliterated by this puzzle. I'm cranky about it. The fuck have I done wrong? I mean, it's definitely something in this zone, because it's a 1 when it should be a 2, but I'm not seeing how I can rectify that. You beat the raid boss? Nice. Great work. Check my mistakes. I will not receive the no assist badge. I wasn't going to receive it anyway, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well. Mystery solved. I guess that makes sense, huh? Usually I don't bother doing that, but I was like, I've got most of it right. Right, I see, it shows you what assists you had. I used to check mistakes, that's okay. I'm not exactly playing Picross for, you know, pride or... like, you know... like, ah, damn, my Picross honor has been besmirched. It's like, that's nothing. Yeah, for fun, not for glory. Anyway. We're gonna paint a Gundam, a fake Gunpla. Not for honor, but for you, Hyena. In my time, there'll be no one else. Hope you're well this evening. Cry, it's the way I fly to you. This is Zachtronics. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Zachtronics Last Call BBS, their final Zachtronics game. with a big asterisk because I think they put out technically the Solitaire collection afterwards. And also Zach Barth can't seem to make up his mind as to whether he wants to stop making games or not, so... But it was certainly intended as the final Zachtronics game. It's kind of a fun variety pack in a love letter to old computers and old BBSs. It has a bunch of different things, including 2 different kinds of Solitaire. Which, hang on, I gotta turn the Solitaire jams up. Wait. Anyway, I wasn't actually planning on playing Solitaire immediately, but it's impossible to resist a round or 2 of a Zachtronics Solitaire game. The way this one works, it is probably the most like classic Klondike stock Windows Solitaire. Also the Solitaire jams go hard. You build stacks from ace to king on your foundations there. You can stack alternating colors of your cards on here. You do get to see all of the main card stacks. So that's one key differentiator from regular Klondike. Like a Lost Valhalla track, it's very much in the same vein of music styles. You deal these off 3 at a time. You don't get to reshuffle when you hit the end. It automatically stacks, that's just good solitairing. Play the 4 under there and the 3 under there. You can move anything into a free cell, as long as it's a stack you can move. It doesn't have to be a king necessarily. So I'll move that on there so I can get that out. Do that. Do have a free cell, but there's nothing I really want to move out of there. Yeah, no. Put Jack on there. Hi, welcome back, Eve. I'm done with Picross for now. I'm playing Last Call BBS because I wanted to paint a fake Gunpla, but I got distracted by Solitaire. And distracted by Hot Solitaire jams. I mean, I guess I can move that and get that 10 out of there at least. I move that 5 for 4, 5 for 5 4. Yeah, many such cases. Sounds good. I'm glad you approve. So you don't have any more aces in here at least, which is nice. Your other game, you have to hear the jams. They're pretty good. Glad you approve. Okay. That uncovered the 2 off there. Play that onto there. Which also means I can move that 5. If I move that 4, I can't put that 6 anywhere exciting yet, though. Scrutinizing. Yeah, Momodora's out in 2 days. Can you believe it? Just 2 days away. Momodora Moonlit farewell. Very exciting. Video games. Y'all heard about these? I think video games are pretty cool sometimes. Okay, so we got all our aces out. In which case, I may as well get that 2 out just so I can start stacking. Wow. Let's let's see. Does fill all my free cells for now. Though once you deal out the whole deck, you get an extra free cell up there that can hold one card. It can't hold a stack, but you can move a card in there. Yeah, not much I can do at the moment though. 9 on a 10. Let out. That's about it for now. Although I could move this 4 up onto here, see, it'll automatically move cards onto the foundation here. This is a fantastic pack, honestly, Junie. All the other games are very cool, especially if you like Zachtronics. 20th Century's Food Court is a very classic style. That Dungeons and Diagrams is a logic puzzle I'm very fond of. There's another Solitaire. And there is a fake Gunpla painting simulator. If you're just interested in the Solitaire, there is also a collection on Steam you can buy that is just all the Solitaire games from different Zachtronics games, including this one. But they're very good, is the thing. So it'll automatically deal them onto the, if they're open and can be moved onto the foundation stakes, it'll automatically move them. If there is a case where all of the other lower cards that could conceivably be stacked on it are already in the foundation, so it will never automatically deal them onto the foundation in a way that will make it unwinnable. Now, you can manually move them on if you decide that that's the risk you want to take. If I decide I'm confident, or I can see where the 3 of Hearts is, which is the main thing that you would potentially want to move onto there to expose a 2 of Hearts. I can see the 3 of Hearts is back there. You're going to get the 2 of Hearts out before the 3 of Hearts anyway, so I can just do that. And that way I have the 6 free to deal that down onto. Not that it makes too much of a difference. And I can't pull the 4 back off to put on there anyway, so... I guess the 4 I would use there is under that. I think. Therefore I am. Dubious assertion, but... Yeah, not a lot I can do until I get this free cell. Oh, a king is a really gross thing to stick up there. May not be able to pull this one out, friends. Maybe Jova, as the kids say. What I can do is put this 7 up here and turn it from a single free cell into a stack free cell. Yeah, the Solitaire Collection's only $10, it's a steal. There's like 7 different Solitaire games in there, it's good value. And all of them are pretty good if you like Solitaires. Which I do. I think this is probably one of my favorites, but I am also partial to the Kabafuda Solitaire and the Shenzhen Solitaire are both very good as well. I'm not quite enough of a Solitaire sicko to do the bespoke one that he made just for that collection. Foundation's Fortune, or Fortune's Foundation, I forget. That one's pretty intense for me. So the problem is if I move this 7 out, all I can really do is get that 6 out from under it. I mean, there's a few things I can shuffle around, but it doesn't really get me anywhere. Unless... Ah, okay. That does get me somewhere, actually. Kind of. I do that and I can pull that out. Okay. It's not over yet. 77777. We're so back, exactly. And then I can move the 6 onto there. Move that. Yes, that's fine. Okay. I like this, I like this. Think I should be able to play most of the rest of this out without issue. Yeah, okay, yes. Absolutely. Okay. And now we're done. It's always very satisfying when you know you're done and it gets to automatically play the remaining cards off onto the foundations. It's what you like to see. It's not quite the bouncing card stacks from classic Windows Solitaire, but it's pretty good. Anyway, here's Steed Force Hobby Studio, where we can assemble a variety of fake plastic robots. I might stick with one of these nice easy ones, because apparently it looks like I maybe haven't done up the alternate coloration for this one. This is literally just what if a fake Gunpla builder. It's not quite as fancy as like the actual, I feel like I've seen like full like 3D plastic model simulators, but I think this is a little bit more approachable at least. Obviously we've got all our runners here. Where to begin? You get a little fake manual that has some rough assembly instructions and some colorway suggestions. It looks like I've only done up the Corpse version, not the Eclipse version in the past, so... I mean, obviously you can paint it however you want. But yeah, the plastic sound effect moving the runners around is very realistic. I love it. Alright, let's pop open the head out of the runners here with our nippers. Hang on, what's the button to view your tools here? Obviously you got your nippers, your tweezers, masking tape, pin wash, and your paints. A little nipping. As you pull those out. It's very good. Also, some pretty hot jams out here too. So, personally, I don't find them quite on the same level as the solitaire jams. Alright. This is a game that planted the Gunpla seed in your brain, I can imagine. I do see the appeal. Hey, hello Digimint, hope you're well. You've missed the crossing, now a fake Gunpla painting. How's it going? It's going pretty alright, I've been having a good time. A very low-key kind of a stream, but sometimes that's what you need. Oop, hang on. I wanged up my masking tape. Jams to snack to? Yeah. Actually, I probably don't even need to bother with the actual upper half of this. It's probably going to be obscured when I'm done anyway, but... Anyway, this is also just a lot of painstaking masking tape placement, is kind of also what the fake Gunpla painting experience is. Hang on, which button? Shift. I want to keep the green on the eyes, but do the rest up in grey. Fortunately, it's about a piece of masking tape wide. Eating puppy chow snack food? I see. Presumably not intended for actual puppies. Do not eat dog food, I cannot recommend it. Peanut butter and chocolate. Ooh, that sounds like puppies should definitely not eat that. But it does sound delicious. Orf nose, yeah. Ironic that they would name it that, considering, again, do not feed peanut butter or chocolate to your dog these days. That on cereal bits, fascinating. Okay, pretty... Wait, hang on. Oh, these red collar bits I need to mask off. Do I want to do that separately or together? I'll just click them together for now. Doesn't seem that much easier or harder. Chex melted peanut butter chocolate powdered sugar. That does sound pretty nice. Do enjoy the sound of that. Fortunately, I do not believe that is available in my neck of the woods. Where did the phrase neck of the woods come from anyway? Who decided that woods have a neck? Like, I get it like a neck or a mouth of a river, like, sure. I get anthropomorphizing that geographical element. I don't know about the forest. Oh, it's homemade? Oh, I see. I see. Fancy. I guess that is something I could make. I could purchase the individual ingredients there. I don't know. I am also very lazy when it comes to snacking is the thing. So do up these shoulder joints in red. And I think technically you can see the arm sockets should be grey actually, so let me mask those off real quick. Getting the masking angles just right for some of these fiddly bits can be a real nightmare. There's such a very minor detail, but you gotta pay attention to the little things. Christmas leftover snacks and the only person left in your house will eat it in a hurry. Fair enough then. Oh, it is a heavy burden to bear being the eater of the snacks. Click. This bit, at least, nice uniform grey. Very easy. There. This head unit, on the other hand, is going to be a pain. And very fiddly. Let me see. Guess like you want to get like the white trim on the little gemerald at the top. It's rough. Ankle socks on this not Gundam Mark II, yeah. It's very fashionable. Hello Ramses, welcome in. We're painting fake Gundam. Can I just put this off till the very end? Probably not really. It's just gonna be a lot of finicky masking is the thing. It's like normally I would do either the smallest bit first or last. which the problem is they're all the smallest bit on this particular element. Let me at least try and get, first of all, these antennae. Side earpieces, which are how you know it's a robot. Then I need to get these bits down the bottom. So it's probably just as easy to do all this up in grey and then go back for a black pass on these little bits. Yeah, Kev knows. This is how we know about the elements of roboticism. Boom. Have I told you all about my crack into franchise ship that is Curly Brace X Diva from Overwatch, who is not a robot but does have the little antenna on her headset. Anyway, for this reason I think they should kiss. Or more than that. I know it's gauche to even think about Overwatch in this day and age. However, consider. Ooh, Leah Crosscode. She can join too. She's she's not a robot, but she is a computer construct, kind of. I don't know. I never finished that game. I don't know the deep lore. But also, I agree. Nonetheless, I think I've smushed the grey on the end here. Hang on. Let me touch that up. It's a huge robot. I mean, it is pretty large. I should finish it. Yeah, the problem was just that I was doing it on stream and I wasn't having fun doing it on stream as much as I would have liked to. It wasn't, for me personally, a super great stream game. It meant that I was pacing it out really weirdly. It's this game, yeah. This is Last Call BBS, the Finals Actronics game, and this is the fake Gunpla in it. I have brought this up on stream once or twice. I think it's cool. Funpla. Whip, whip, whip. Wump, wump. Whip, whip. Trying to get real specific around this little red visor trim here. At a certain point I do just kind of end up just wadding masking tape onto it to try and hone in the outline. I don't know if I did an amazing job just now, but oh fuck, I've bollocksed up the antenna again. This is also my fear if I did like an actual Gunpla stream. It's like I would make so many stupid mistakes. I'd be like, oh no, oh god, oh shit, oh Christ, oh frick. why you be like you and just don't paint them? Yeah. Fair enough then. One of your favorite protagonists ever? I really did enjoy Leah when I played Crosscode. She was a highlight of the experience. Just realizing now that you're very incredibly sleepy, it is about that time. Please get some rest if you need to. Sometimes it sneaks up on you. You would think you would notice, but sometimes. Only done the pre-colored models, yeah. The Sega Saturn model is mostly already the right colors, except like the inside stuff. And it's like, I'll be honest, I'm not about to go out and get model paints just so I can make the inside of my Sega Saturn look right. You good, Lilith? Hope you're all well. Probably keep watching for a little while, may simply fall asleep and wake up right down the line. Hey, sometimes that's how it goes. I appreciate you hanging around. Hope I will send you somewhere comfy enough that you can remain asleep. Even for this taking place in the 90s, there was color separation by then. Perhaps. Perhaps this is not historically accurate fake Gundaming. It said it sneaks up on you, I see. Many things sneak up on many people. Ooh. Does that come out a little better in Pinwash? Yeah. Well, let's not say I did. It's fine. It's hard, it's fiddly. I don't want to be here all night painting just the head. Let's move on down the body. With these vents, sus, amogus. Actually, while I'm here, this bit's yellow as well, so. These are all just yellow. Nice and easy. Hey. The little snapping into place sound is very satisfying. Hi, Emma. Where's the torso at? Leave. No, that's the hips? Robo hips. Oh gosh. Where is the torso at? Gunpla cutting ASMR. There probably is that out there. I'm sure that is a service that is provided. Oh, there is. Okay, good. I'm glad you know. Well, if nothing else, I can paint this up grey. Robo hips, you heard me. I know what I said. It does also accurately recreate the Gunpla experience of which fucking runner is this on? I see you're having a strong reaction to Robo Hips, Lilith. Understandable. That's why you lay them out alphabetically, but they are alphabetized, but I don't have a good manual here. Okay, wait. I clearly need more thigh. And also the right parts of the robot. Yeah, just go to delong.net and get... I see, I see. I think here's the torso bit that I was missing. Or one of them. Wait, no, you're... No, yeah, that's alright, Gray. There. Then... Continuing Adventures of Torso. Also just Grey. Yeah. And I guess that goes into that. Can I put this on now? No. Okay, let's get stuck into the shoulders here, perhaps. Oops. The only thing you can really fuck up with Gunpla are the stickers. Oh, I know the stickers are a nightmare. I only applied very few of the stickers to my Saturn and they are shocking looking. They are air bubbly, they are askew, they are not good. It's rough. Thankfully, they are much easier to apply in fake Gunpla land. Lego's like that too. I was like never a stickers on Lego person because of how much I was just like, I don't want to commit to that. What if I want to make something else out of these? I don't want this to forever be a police branded Lego block or whatever. So yeah, I don't think I ever put the stickers on Lego. I would just hang on to the sheets and keep them in the box or whatever. Gotten better at stickers? I mean, yeah, I think it is also, like just about anything else in the world, something you probably get better at with practice. But it just seems just like so soul crushing to mess up. Because those things are expensive. Hands are forcibly made to be steady because of your jobs, because you do like repair stuff, right? Honestly, that seems really cool. Doing that kind of manual dexterity stuff, but yeah, like the few times I've had to get out a soldering iron for hardware mods and stuff, I'm a worry with them. You heard we were playing Picrossant? We were playing that. We've stopped now, unfortunately. You missed it. Now we're painting we're painting Gundam. Hey! Glad the Gunpla store by you is overpriced to hell because it'd be dangerous otherwise. Yeah. The risk of readily accessible fun hobbies. Alright. Bread. Check your place out. Local place out. Yeah. I mean, it's good to at least see what's on the table. Hi, tell you about it. This is the video game Last Call BBS, the final Zachtronics video game, or intended to be the final Zachtronics video game. It is a love letter to BBSs and weird 90s shareware. And it includes many different bits and pieces, including this Steed Force Hobby Studio, which in the lore of the universe was made by I forget the exact lore. I want to say it was made by like a South American dad, and he and his son really enjoy the in-universe Gundam, but it was prohibitively expensive to import the model kits in the 90s in this alternate universe, and probably also in real. Hey! And so he
put together a computer program to simulate doing it instead. That's the law. Getting deep in the TCG hole? Yeah. Oh, that's a dangerous road. We've been talking about expensive plastic, but expensive cardboard is rough too. Like to learn soldering, but your boss's equipment is outdated and cruddy. Yeah, doing soldering with bad equipment is not a good time. MTG is too costly to keep up with in Chile. Right, yeah, I can't imagine. But yeah, there's a lot of cool bits and pieces in Last Call, and you do fake download them at fake dial-up speeds from the fictional BBS. It's very cute. And you also have a fake download quota too, so like you have to wait like I think like a day real time between, maybe not a whole day, but you have to wait an amount of real time in between these, downloading each of them, you know, just like in real life, so you have to check it out. Welcome in, Uno Squid. There was absolutely color separation on Sunrunners by 1990. This is just mean, perhaps. I think it would be kind of, if it was just like if they were all already pre-colored, I think it would be a little boring, you know? Like, there's not enough going on otherwise. IMO. So it is more a concession to also thinking about building a fight stick. Sounds cool, honestly. That seems like a fun project. Having a fight stick seems neat if you're going to play fighting games. Not that it's like essential or anything. Like, I think people tend to mythologize fight sticks in a way. I mean, not that I can really speak on it because I am not good at fighting games, but I think in a modern context, you can play these games on a pad. It's probably fine. Got one a while ago to speedrun Celeste, now mostly use it for Street Fighter 6. Cool. I could see that being nice for Celeste. Yeah, it is fun to tap big button that goes clicky. This is true. Alright, I think these hand bits are all probably just grey. These arm bits also seem like they're mostly just white. A majority of games are fine on pad, yeah. Exactly. But obviously use whatever's comfortable to you. I just think it's one of those easy traps to fall into. It's the classic, you know, bad workman blames his tools. Like, a fight stick is not going to make you magically better at fighting games, and I think that is something that the way people talk about fight sticks, I think can lead to that kind of thinking. Oh wait, these aren't the upper parts of the arms, these are the lower parts of the arms. These are just black mostly, or do I need to check my decals? Do I need to do the trim on these manually? I think I do actually. Oh bugger. I mean, it's not that hard, but yeah. Be bothered? Oh, I don't need to be bothered with that little bit. That little bit is technically still not white anyway. Cool. That makes that easier. Not white. That's right. Okay. Arms are taking shape. These bits are just white. I know, I think the worst case I ever had of the, oh, if I just had this, then suddenly I would be so much better, as it was when I was like 10, I was obsessed with the idea of like a drawing tablet for a PC. I was like, obviously, if I have this, I'll be able to become a master digital artist. And it's like, well, no. A, you still need to be a decent artist. And B, it's a very different medium. It is a very different format. It is not going to magically... Hey, where does this... There we go. I was too far out. Slot in. Yeah, I just need a tablet and flash and I can be famous too. It worked for everyone on Newgrounds. Now, to be fair, that's honestly... Well, no, I can't be that mean to those Newgrounds animators. Yeah, it has its own learning curve. It is merely a tool, and it can be used well, and it can be used poorly. Alright. Where are the fires? Here they are. Pop all that out. What's this bit? Where does this go? Is that on the top of the shield there, I think? Oh. Well, if I pop it out, then that runner will thankfully dissolve away. Yeah, robo thighs. So true. These are nice and easy. Grey coats. Fuck. Hello? Wait, oh, they go up there. Again, too low for some reason. Don't know why I thought they would go down that low. These... I think I will do these in black for the trim and then just tape the ends off. Watermelon. Wow. No one said anything about that, Lilith, but... I can think of more fun things to put between thighs. Just between you and me. And everyone else watching the stream, I guess. And the VODs, and... But yes, we approve of robot thighs here. Robot girls, robot thighs. High quality. Ooh, it's a little chunky around the edge there. I could do better. And whoever clips this, and not saying anyone should, and... This one doesn't look too bad. Speaking of robot thighs, have I played Signalis yet? I have not yet, but I did receive that as a gift not too long ago. I do intend to play that video game. It sounds good. I have seen some gay looking art of those robot ladies. Robot girls and robot thighs make you healthy, robot and wise. That's true. That's just wisdom. Thank you for sharing this wisdom with the class. I do like the way the pin wash animates out realistically. All right, moving down the legs. These bits, upper leg zone. All right. Also, okay. So they've got these little chunky bits of grey that I'll need to attend to. Actually, it's probably easier to mask around them than that way. Anyway, I also need to be right back real quick. I will return momentarily after freshening up, and we'll finish this off. We'll probably need to wrap this up pretty quickly, but it shouldn't take too much longer to get this done. See you in a moment. Alright. What did I determine? I determined... Hey! I'm just gonna spray these up in white first and then mask off the little nubbins to make grey. Hey! I'll probably do that before I snap them all together. I think. Ah, you rascals, you. It's snowing? Oh. That's... I suppose. Is that good? Is that good or bad? Do you want it to be snowing? I've made my thoughts clear on snow earlier in the stream. I am not enamored with it. But thankfully, I don't have to deal with it. Perhaps I would feel differently were I in a climate where I got snow on the regular at all. But I don't. So. Yona rascal. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that is true at all. Do I need to come up with like... As part of my VTuber brand building, do I need to come up with like a name for my adoring fans, for my subjects? Are you just my subjects? Is that what I'm going with, or do I need something more personalized? Much to think about. snowing all day, but it's still above freezing, so it's not building up. Well, that's good, I guess, as long as it's not turning into too much of a slush. Pretty, but dealing with the wet, heavy stuff is no fun. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like, is like you get to appreciate it for a moment as it's falling, and then it becomes just a mess when you actually have to tackle the logistical realities of it. Like snow when it's not on the roads, yeah. Plenty of rain while you were sleeping. That sounds comfy, at least. Like a cozy way to sleep. Oh, I forgot to do the bottom half of this nubbin. There we go. And those just click right in there. Excellent. I should probably also, I'll save shieldy bits for later, but I can pop them out of the runner at least. Fortunately, you can also very easily pull these apart if you have to. You can kind of just shuffle them out of the way that way if you want. I hope the weather is comfy enough for you all. I'm relatively free of snow and slush and problems of that nature. Now, I think the white stripe on here is a decal. Is it? Shit, where is it? Is it not? Damn. That could be tricky to render out in, carefully mask off. Is it really not? I could have sworn. I guess it's not on the sheet. I should just stick to doing something easy for a moment like these. What are those? Remember that. You don't? That's fair. Maybe you're better for it. Honestly, I barely do. Chicago, so the weather could certainly be a lot worse than it is. Fair enough. Don't look a gift weather in the mouth, I guess. You know, famous saying. Wisdom, thank you. I try to dispense much of that. That's why I've got the educational tag full of wisdom. I was so full of wisdom they had to take out 4 whole teeth of it. That's how that works, right? That was a while ago now, having my wisdom teeths removed. What's a wisdom? I think it's like an orb, but where wizards live inside it, actually. And inside they ponder their own orbs. Yeah, specialized magic barrier. That's true also. That's kind of like the thing I said. But for different kinds of magic, you might need an int dome. Eh? You don't understand anyone who lives in a chadome. Yeah. Faith-based dome. Had a rough day at work today, not looking forward to tomorrow? I'm sorry. Hopefully your week trends upwards from here. I'm just hoping I don't have to take too many more calls tonight. I didn't have to take like a huge amount yesterday. Usually things trend less busy over the week. Now, taking calls is a big part of the job, but doesn't mean I have to like it. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow does not give you cause for grief or concern. I'm thinking spray down the black and then mask off for the grey. I'm probably going to do these last few bits a bit sloppier than I might have if I had all the time in the world, as I am getting towards the end of my allowable stream time for the day, unfortunately. It takes a long time to paint these things. Probably not going to have time to do sticker work either, unfortunately. Oh, bugger. Hang on. That's alright. Then... Yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful time zone and a better tomorrow, honestly. Always hoping the best for y'all. You know, like even if I did play up the you know, narcissistic evil queen thing, I would still care about my subjects, I think. I forgot to mask off a little bit of the foot there. Let me touch that back up. Can I slot these in, or will I have to build them from the bottom through? From the leg through, rather. These are at least mostly black. The best kinds of evil queens do want the best for her subjects, yeah. I may not go about it in the most ethical ways, but does my realm have a name? I really need to work on that. It definitely does, I just don't remember it. Smile. I mean, the lore is that I hail from a forgotten Game Boy RPG, and I am both the... Yeah, definitely a name that will fit within a Game Boy text box. Definitely not too many characters involved in the name, for sure. New name every time. That would be a good bit if I was creative enough to actually have one ready to go every time. No, obviously I hail from a forgotten, perhaps never released Game Boy RPG in which I am both the queen who sets you on your journey at the start of the game, but who is also revealed to be the final boss when you return. Okay, that should be enough. And then some. Thankfully, it's a lot easier to remove digital masking tape than it is real. Is it really not like a decal to do this up with? Well. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum. Either way, I've sent you out on a benevolent quest for the good of the realm, or for the good of me at least. And that's basically the same thing. Let's be honest. You'd hardly have a realm without me, would you? You'd all just be sitting here waiting for someone to stream. And it'd never happen. It'd be a tragedy. Valid, thank you. I knew you would understand things from my point of view. I am, of course, infallible and royal. Oops. Ah, get off there. Yes, no, someday I will flesh out my lore appropriately. I think part of the problem with doing up VTuber stream lore is like, I don't know what would be the way that I would like reveal it. I don't know. Reveal sounds also ridiculous when I say that. But you know, like, when is that going to come up? What's the way to present that? I guess the answer is like, I don't know. I guess that's what people do when they do like a debut or whatever. That's the whole half of that whole bit. I don't know. Oh, this thing. Thankfully this underside seems to be just straight flat grey, easy. Well, this bit excluded, but... Which is white, and is that red stripe a decal, or do I have to do that one manually as well? Yes. Oh, this looks neat. Hi, welcome back, Adeline. Yeah, this is Last Call BBS is the game, but it's kind of a collection of mini games and not even really games. This is Steed Force Hobby Studio, the fake Gundam painting, Gunpla painting little dealy. Wait, hang on. I've forgotten to spray the edge of that. Grip. It'll be easier to mask out those bits than in the middle here. Yeah, making lore is hard when it's just for VTubing. It's hard all the time, I think. It'd be fun to have that kind of lore. Again, it's more like, I don't know how I would put it out there. Yeah, Gunpla painting sim. It's not quite as in-depth as, like, I've seen there's like a 3D one. I think I saw probably Seahorse even doing the other day. So it's not quite like as in-depth as that, but I think it's a pretty cool little way to get some of the pleasures of the experience without the mess and the fuss and the cost. I do wish they, like, I understand that Last Call BBS was at the very least intended to be the last Zachtronics game, and they did do a fair bit of post-launch support, but I kind of wish they just like kept just adding new models to this bit. Because there's only like 4, and one of those they added after release. There we go. And thankfully the gun's pretty easy to paint up. It's just grey with the green in there. Really depends on the vibe. Yeah, you can have it subtly come through in channel art and layouts and stuff. I feel like I'm already reflecting enough in my layout and so on. I don't know, working on layouts any more than I already have is hard. Making layouts look good is already hard enough without trying to make them thematic. Yeah, reflecting it up on the big skull throne, exactly. Green. A little bit sloppy at the end here, but that's okay. It's not real. That's the other nice thing, is like, it's fine if you mess it up a bit. I didn't it's not real. It doesn't cost me anything if I mess it up. Yeah. I think we're all done. I think that's the whole thing. I mean, obviously, I could stick on decals if I had more time. Make something, did you mean to say interactable? Because intractable is a slightly different. It's a very odd word to use. Having interactive elements on stream. No, look, that's fair. I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm understanding what you're trying to communicate. But yeah, I think that one's all done, and you can even export an animated GIF, which unfortunately I was hoping the animated GIF would like reflect the building and painting. They are interacting. That is the most important interaction. Let me put my can I put the GIF on here? Image from the desktop. Can I get to my desktop in a hurry? Desktop. This is not the one I just made. That one's one I did last year. Hey. Where the hell? Desktop? There we go. Look at it. Look at the Shaheen on that. Obviously, it would be much more impressive if I had stuck all the decals and so on, but not bad for about an hour's work. All right. I guess it is probably, well, I mean, I don't guess, I need to get moving. It is time for me to wrap it up. I gotta be gone. Oops, I forgot. I'm warping all over the place. My grip on reality is slipping. Question mark. Thank you all very, very much for coming out. I really appreciate y'all. Appreciate vibing with y'all, having a comfy time, doing puzzles, painting Gunpla. It's comfy. I would love to do more comfy streams like this. I feel like I should probably prepare a little. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. I should probably prepare a little better, so I'm not totally flying by the seat of my pants here, but I had a really good time. I hope you all did too. Hope you all were comfy. Let me have a look at who's playing video games on the internet right now. Many people. It looks like The Last Seahorse is playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Fantastic and comfy video game. Dot Level appears to be playing the end of Mega Man X2 as part of her current ongoing subathon. She has been streaming for 11 hours. That's a lot of damn stream. Sorry for missing a bunch. Hey, look, that's totally fine. You do what you're doing. Thanks for dropping by at all. I appreciate people watching as much as they like to or are able to. Please do not ever feel compelled to be here. But also, I really do appreciate it. Oh, excuse me. Holy heck, maybe is playing Half-Life 2. Giving you some ideas about antenna design. That's cool. Yeah, even just stepping in to say hi really does mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna drop y'all off with Holly. She's playing Half-Life 2 for, I think, the first time. I think this is her first time through Half-Life 2, question mark. I think she played Half-Life 1 about an hour ago. I'm not actually super sure. She's in the airboat section. Everyone loves the airboat section. Alright, thanks very much for dropping by. Where's my schedule? It's on this scene. It's over here. Rest of the week. Tomorrow night, Metroid Fusion. That should be good. I never finished that. I have played a bit of it, but I forget where I actually got up to. And Thursday night, Link to the Past randomizer, getting back in the habit. Then the weekend off until Sunday, which I have not made a firm decision as yet, but I am thinking I will probably return to Mega Man 4 and see if we can get the remaining 4 Robot Masters and Dr. Cossack and Dr. Wily and all those dastards. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful time. Take care. Say hi to Holly if you like. Otherwise, I'll see you around before long. Take care.